Welcome back! In this video, we'll continue our walkthrough of the Sales Lead Workbench application. In the previous video, we looked at an inquiry that was assigned to a salesperson. The salesperson had taken action on it, defined the service requirements, and updated the inquiry's stage in the sales pipeline. Today, we're shifting focus a bit. We'll show you how a sales lead or salesperson can initiate their own inquiry directly from the same interface. We begin by clicking the Add button to create a new inquiry. The first step is to define a deadline. Let's say this inquiry needs to be submitted by the 9th of the month. Since this inquiry is for an existing customer, we go ahead and select the relevant customer record. After that, we choose the specific customer site, which identifies the location from where this requirement has originated. Next, we categorize the inquiry. It's important to note that material and service requirements need to be entered as separate inquiries. They cannot be combined. So for this example, we're choosing material as the category. We then select the mode of inquiry, that is, how the requirement reached us, for example, call, email, meeting, etc., and mark whether or not it's currently in a quoting phase. You'll notice that the contact information is auto-filled from the selected customer and site details, but this can be edited if needed. For instance, we can update the contact person's name and designation, such as Senior Tool Pusher, or any other relevant role. There's also a field for a brief description of the requirement, where you can provide any context or high-level overview for internal reference. Once all these details are entered, we simply save the inquiry. At this point, the system allows us to add items to the inquiry. Since it's a material inquiry, we'll now add specific material items. Let's say we need a specific type of pipe. We select it from the list, enter the required quantity, for example, 100 units, and, if needed, add any supporting details. We can continue to add multiple items as part of this inquiry. For this example, we've added 3 material items. Now that the items are added, we can also define stages for the inquiry to reflect its progress over time. For instance, we might start with a stage called Requirement Validation Completed and include some remarks about what's been validated. This gets saved, and over time, as the inquiry progresses, we can continue updating its staging details, whether tomorrow, next week, or whenever a new development occurs. That wraps up this session. In summary, you've now seen both sides of the sales lead process, working with an inquiry assigned to you and creating a new inquiry from scratch, complete with item entries and status staging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.